Hello, fiery tubers, and welcome back to Let's Do the Hellfire Chasm one more time with me, BlueAnkylo. Last time we discovered that the bosses in here were no joke, and today we're gonna head back down and deal with the other two bonus bosses for this place. I have high hopes, but oh yeah, before we get too far in here, I should show off one of the things I did between episodes. Nothing crazy, mind you, just a little bit of micromanagement to help smooth things along. So one thing that we learned in the last episode is that maybe some more status afflictions would be useful. So I rebalanced sort of the... I went back to all the old magic shops and did a little bit of rebalancing. I got rid of some of the spells that probably won't matter late game, like the pain spell that just doesn't do enough damage to matter at this point. And I made sure I picked up stuff like Slow and Focus and Mute, which might be amazing, but we'll see. Especially if we can stop some of those nasty spells. I even have like Confuse and Stun. I even picked up Zeal. Because level 6 had the Comet spell, which was my single target good spell. But I think Flay just does the same... It's maybe a different element, but it's the same single target type effect, but higher damage. So I'm like, well, we should probably have that. So most of the spells on the right side here are the new ones, and I deleted something to make way for it. I figured we have a staff that casts Blizzara, so I don't really need that at level 4. Cura was not very valuable when we've got Mute, or we've got X Potions and Heliga. You know, I just sort of figured now that we're at late game, we don't need all those old spells. If there's anything else interesting, I think I picked up Blind, although honestly, Blind and Slow, we've got items that cast, so it's not that valuable. I picked up another Vanish, so we can do double Vanish now to speed that up. And Beret... Yeah, we dropped Protect because Protera is going to be so much better than Protect. Most people will just rely on this one and the White Robe rather than using MP for it. And I think that's all I really changed. Nothing crazy. But yeah, that was the idea. Okay, so let's continue our adventure down here in the in hell, basically. I mean, that's where we are. So for the most part, I'm sort of ignoring these dark elementals. They're not like extremely easy. I'm going around in circles. I'm doing a really good job. Ah, here's the fight. Yeah, this is the one I was excited to try again. Super excited. So yeah, we saw these guys last episode a couple times. Now we're getting them right off the bat at the beginning. So, the main thing that I've learned last episode was that these guys are really mean, and I don't like them very much. But we're going to try a couple different effects here. They don't cast magic or anything, so I still think getting them, I guess, slowed if possible and blinded would be the best start. Also getting Vanish up so we don't get killed immediately. Yeah, that would have killed Melior probably if he wasn't invisible, so that's good. Also, the Angel Ring will do great work for Melior. It's really an amazing item. Auto regen has always been one of my favorites in any RPG, so it's great to see that. Alright, so what spells am I going to try on these guys to really show off my new moves? I don't know. It's these guys that have the new spells. So, we've got them slowed and blind. We could lower their evasion, but that probably won't make much difference unless they're going with like blink strats or something. So it's not really Jade. But I do have Confuse, and I think they're supposed to be weak to Mind. So if they would smack each other, that would be great. Oh, they both got confused. Well, that makes things a lot easier. Because they hit each other pretty hard. And, okay, Confuse is the way to go. If that actually works reliably, that's even more important than Blind. I don't even need to really bother if they just hit each other forever. Oh, I hate this song. Sorry. That song gets skipped. Okay, so Confuse might be the way to go. If they're weak to Mind, maybe that's what I should do. Also, I did take some damage, so let's not be dumb here. Heal it up. Walking through the fire. Alright, so yeah, I figured, at least for today's episode, I would try to show off some more spells that I traditionally avoid. For no good reason. It's just a habit. Totally lost the way out of this floor. Let's Down here. This is a big floor. Surprise, like, sometimes they drop you off right near the exit here, but sometimes they make you walk a long way. Oh, good. Everybody's favorite, the world map maze. Last time was average difficulty. We'll see what we get today. Hey, there's the pirate and the ship. Oh, man, we're off to a great start. Hey, pirate. So he tells us where to get the airship. Theoretically, that will help. Unless we get an exit really close by. Okay, so I don't think you can run from this fight. I think they get nasty spells. Maybe we should try... Yeah, they totally get nasty spells. And they're fairly tanky, so we're not just going to kill them all with one spell. Now, Acid Rain, I don't know if Mute would even affect that, but... That was not very effective, sadly. So I would consider that not a success in terms of elementals. I should have to... I guess I should have a look at... You know, I could just use the Mjolnir to get Thundera for free. Also, I could just cast Null Shock and they'd be a lot easier. Let's do that. I know we've killed half of them, but... Slow them for free. Maybe I should try that Confuse spell again. That might be the real strat. I don't know. I'm just worried we're all gonna die to lightnings and acids. It's so bad when I have to take a random encounter like a boss fight. Anyway. Mute worked on like a third of them. That's not amazing. Let me just have a quick look at those guys, because like I have to start learning like what elements. So they're just weak to lightning, no specific resistance. Relatively high magic defense, okay. I got no specific strategy. So this is a really bad ship. There's like nowhere to go. Should I get that treasure chest? It's just right there. Hi, potion. Everyone say hi. Okay, well I get the feeling we're gonna have to do some overland walking to get to wherever the airship or exit is. Ooh, desert. We got a tree. If I could just click on the tree. Alright, this was one of the nicest overworld maps I've ever seen. They just give you the, they give you everything, so. You can fly around, there's the exit. You can find some treasure or something, like, pretty easily. If you can't land. Oh, technically that's marsh. You have to do quite the walk to get that, it turns out. Actually, a relatively complicated map for how quickly they solve it for you. Look at this random lakes in the ocean, or lakes in the mountain. That's... I feel like some designer probably spent a fair bit of time making all these maps just for me to hate them all. But anyway, let's get out of here. You probably didn't even need the airship to get here anyway. Like, I'm gonna have to friggin' canoe over. Hey, ogres, what are you doing here in the river? Inside a volcano. Alright, floor 3. We're making progress. Ah, this old level. I think I'm just gonna not worry about getting all the treasure. It's this one? This is... nope. This is a treasure loop, and I went the wrong way. This one confuses me a little bit. It's just... it looks so samey no matter which way you go, so... it just tricks me. I don't know why well, I do know why. I know why I always cure silence on the night. It's because I don't like status effects, even if they don't do anything. Alright, so we gotta go all the way around here. I guess I could check for treasure, like an antidote. That's really valuable. Oh, no! Ambushed by dragons. Actually, that didn't even hit very hard. Maybe everybody finally has, like, fire protection at long last. I don't know. What elements do you think... we could try to mute them, but I mean, dragons, it feels like of all the enemies, dragons would be like the most resistance to statuses and stuff. I mean, I could be totally off base, but doesn't that make some sense? Hopefully with both Null Blaze and Null Frost, their spells just won't do enough damage to break through some free priest healing. Except for their physical damage doing too much. And we're not even hitting them very hard. Wow. Is it evasiveness or... Let's do a big heal because we're not doing enough. Blizziga shouldn't hit very hard. Well, 4 hits, 100. So it's not that we're missing with our attacks. They just have too much defense. So this is when not enchant. Zeal. This is new spell. It's stupidly expensive, but it gives everyone more attack power. How much more? I have no idea. But some. Is it enough to warrant 40 MP? I don't know, probably not, but I tried. Can we just run? Yeah, you can just run from them. Okay, that's so much easier. I'm never sure, right? Like, you never know what enemies are going to be unrunnable, especially in a mod, so... I was scared of running because I figured they'd just burn us to death or something. It's what a dragon would do, I think. If you guys were dragons, you'd probably, like, not let adventurers escape and tell their friends about you. Okay, never mind the rambling. Let's go deal with another optional super boss. They're not even all that hard in the vanilla game, but this one can be interesting in some versions. I'm always a little bit scared of Scarmagalion, or whatever you want to say his name. Ever since the DS version of Final Fantasy IV, where he just whooped my butt the first couple times I fought him, just because I didn't know the right strategy. He kind of had a new trick to it. We'll see if he's as bad here. Scarmiglion. I'm sure I'm butchering it terribly. So there's less value spending all your MP buffing at this phase. Although he probably still has some magic. Try Null Shock. Actually, I don't know what... I have no idea what magic he's actually going to use. But I know that wasting a lot of MP buffing at this phase is a waste. Oh yeah, Lightbringer's going to trash him. So that was Thunder. Didn't I cast Null Shock? Maybe I did not cast Null Shock. Cast Null... No, I cast it. That's the only one... So we took 400 damage even with Null Shock up. That's some good damage Thunder there. I guess we could just use some high potions and stuff. Nope, doesn't matter. He's dead. It's no living through double Thunder. Well, we definitely don't want to start the second round with somebody dead, so let's see what we can do about that. Well, I'm really glad we're starting the second round with 2 people dead. That's even better than 1. So I hope I saved it before this fight. He's just going to cast Acid Rain and kill us all immediately. Any buffs that you put on the first fight, you'd lose, so it doesn't even help. I don't know. I need to get Melior up and Heliga, but I don't know if we're going to get a chance. Depends on what Undead Scarmagalion does. Yep. Well, it didn't do as much damage as I was expecting. We just need him to not do that until we can heal, which is probably never going to happen, but we'll see. At least he got a regen in, right? At least he got that. Let's, I don't know. This is such a bad start when you're just stuck in a loop healing. What is it? Isn't there like an elven something or rather, something we never use? Where's my, I'm pretty sure I picked one up. Yeah, we got some elven balm. Maybe that'll keep us alive. Okay, that and then Heliga. Heliga now. Alright, we're good. Everyone's alive. He's just going to use Poison Gas forever. It actually does a lot less damage than I was expecting. So we should be fine here. I was expecting that to do at least twice that in damage. I think even a Heal Rod would be enough in this situation. Save that MP. But yeah, that was... It still does like 200 damage, which... It's not nothing. But, like, he just spams that. I wonder in this game if it's his only attack. Because it sure looks like it. Oh, no, he's got a normal attack. Let's put a little bit of Vanish up. And while the big boys are attacking him, Seeing as he does have a normal attack, it's probably worth putting a little bit of defense on. Because he hit Victus pretty... Never mind, he's dead. Never mind, whatever I was going to say. Not an easy fight, per se, but... probably easier than Cagnazio, right? Because he doesn't have a tsunami that just kills everybody in one attack. So, that's a plus. Alright, halfway through. Now, we did pick up a extra Judgment Staff. That's not bad. If you wanted to focus Jade more on intellect and magic, that would be good. I kind of like having a nice, powerful physical attack, though, but it's cool. Alright, heal up a little bit and keep on moving. I think we're relatively lucky to get out of that without losing, because we could have been stuck in a death spiral for a very long time. Just resurrecting and getting killed. We had a couple rounds of that, but it could have gone on forever, so... I guess that's fortunate that we got out of it. I just don't care about the treasure, it's probably garbage. You hear that, treasure? I think you're garbage. Alright, this is the flashy tile floor. Oh no, this is the windy cave floor, okay. The windy cave floor is totally fine. It's got lots of random encounters, but it's very linear. It's hard to get lost. It's actually got quite a few treasures hidden along it on the way out. I don't mind this floor. This floor and I were friends. This floor is enemy, though. Enemy number 1. Just remember, if it's a yellow dragon, it's dangerous. Everything else is cake. Oh, yellow dragon. There we go. All right. Danger. Null shock. They're not even that strong. They're just annoying. I wish I had... I guess it was the rune staff in the original game. The Heal a Ruh spell for free is just really nice for when you've got nothing else to do with your white mage. Just save the MP, do a Heal a Ruh every turn for a couple hundred HP. Unfortunately, Heal 1 is just not powerful enough. Oh, come on! Same thing? I don't know. I don't know if you can get spells to work on them. Statuses, that is to say. It's probably futile. Let's, just for interest's sake, let's look at the yellow dragon. Oh, look, we killed a blue troll. Hey! Where's the yellow dragon? There we go. 171 magic defense, not specifically resistant to statuses, but I don't know. Maybe that's just enough magic resistance that it's never going to work. Also, I do realize that Beret's in trouble. Alright, I don't care about that chest at all. If it means I have to walk by these jerks, that means I'm not going to get it. I realize as well running away doesn't get me a lot of level ups, but it's not like these fights give you very much experience anyway, honestly. We can run from this. Yeah. To be honest, killing the dragons might be worth it just because they give pretty good experience, but hey, we're on the bottom floor. That was way faster. Look at that. We're going like double speed compared to last episode. Okay, so last time we took the lower route. This time we're taking the upper route. All the way around to the chest that used to be the 4th ribbon, but I hope is not the 4th ribbon, because almost never can 4 characters actually equip ribbons in this mod. Alright, and ribbons seem to be way worse than they used to be. I'm still putting a cheapskate save slot down, save state. Rubicant is supposed to heal us, but he cheats, so I gotta cheat back. Alright, well, I don't know what this guy's gonna do. I think it's only fair to say, let's try to put our defenses up first. And that includes primarily Null Blaze, because I assume fire. But you never know, maybe he does frost. And, I don't know, we were able to get some status inflictions on, Barbricia. That was some damage. Hopefully with, Null Blaze, that will help us out. Okay, he's got regeneration. You know what we'll do? One more White Robe. We've got Null Blaze, Null Frost. Let's get some Vanish up. We'll have two levels of Protect and 2 levels of Invis. And we'll let some Helica fly, hopefully. Ooh, still hits very hard. Maybe we'll do a little bit more than 2 of each. Because that was Victus. He's got a lot of defense. Alright, but you're going to start buffing your attack here. Because we got to start dealing damage. So where's the Giant's Gloves? Yeah, Giant's Gloves go. Haste go. And then we'll throw in a 3rd level of White Robe. I wish I knew exactly when it stopped being effective, but I think 3 or 4 has to be fine. And we could try Stun. It's a relatively high level spell. Surprised at how much damage Beret takes from fire magic. Come on. Hey, it worked! Holy smokes. What you guys think is going on? We actually just straight up paralyze this fool? It'll last like 1 turn or something ridiculous. Well, goodbye, Rubicant. Too bad you're not immune to being paralyzed. That's a major mistake on your part. Your boss immunity should have given you immunity to status protections, because stun is pretty brutal if you're a boss. I'm not complaining. This is great. I'll do another Zeal. Why not? He's got to be about dead. There you go. We flayed him to death. Alright, what do we get? Some level ups. Braveheart. That's usually like a red wizard sword, I think. And it is just a lame ribbon. Whoop-de-woo. Alright. It casts Confuse, one of the spells that I learned, but is this going to be worth it for anybody? Technically 5 more damage. Okay, I want to see... I'm pretty sure the Lightbringer gives us 5 to maybe all stats. Or at least a bunch of stats. Probably a lot of stats anyway. Let me just... Okay, let me remember... Sorry. 36, 31, 25, 35. 36, 31, 25, 35. 36, 31, 25, 35. 36, 31, 25, 35. So it does not give you any bonus stats. So it is just a strictly higher base damage weapon with no bonus effects that I know of. If we look at it in here, it's a Knight Paladin Ranger with Confuse. And Knight Paladin Ranger Enchanter with anti-magic, which is a spell I should be using on these bosses, and I just keep forgetting. Whatever the null magic spell is called. Something like that. Well, I feel like Braveheart is extra... Well, no, sorry. I figure Lightbringer is extra good on Beret, because he does get some value out of the intelligence, if that's what it gives him. 25 intellect... You know, 30 intelligence, or plus 5 intelligence isn't shoddy. I guess we'll try... Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Lightbringer does extra damage against evil enemies, and a lot of enemies probably take bonus damage from it. It's 15% less evasion. Accuracy doesn't matter, but 5 damage. Well, we'll try it. No, yeah, we'll try it for 1. It's fine. Let's get out of here. Okay, so that actually went, like, way better than I was expecting. Because of how badly we got kicked, our butts got kicked last episode, I was not predicting a victory today like this, but that was nice. Why don't we, for today's episode, because I want to start the water dungeon at the beginning of an episode, let's see if we can get Melior a quick level up, and maybe we'll learn level 8 magic or something really nice. Seeing as we have access to the Castle, Temple of Fiends Revisited is usually what they call it, I guess. Chaos Shrine. You know, every generation has its own names. Let's head on back in time to where the real battle starts. And we'll just see if we can get a couple level ups real quick here. This has always been like a traditionally good grind spot if you can escape. So we've got access to fire magic. Should work well on white dragons. Should work reasonably well. 1700 experience is pretty good. Still no level 7. Purple worms. Classic Dungeons and Dragons enemy. Did they just one-shot somebody while I wasn't watching? Come on. Did they actually do like a special attack that killed him, or was it just my inattention? Healing 87 HP per cure is pretty good. I know I haven't done a lot of white magic curing just because MP is so limited in this game. But it's still a good, like, there's nothing wrong with that. Judgment Staff was not quite enough. Now we're stuck into a wasting your time loop. Also, those guys seem to drop stamina plus. Feed those to the sage. Alright, I tell you what, we'll get one more level up for everybody. Just because I really don't think we've got the levels to handle the optional bosses in the next bonus dungeon. I got a hunch that we're gonna get just wiped. We'll probably get to level 20. Floor 20, that is. We can probably kill the first two. But then the final floor super bosses, I know what they're like in the vanilla game. I don't know what they're going to be like in this game, but I have to imagine it's going to be terrible. Those of you familiar with the Final Fantasy V super bosses, you guys, you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to spoil it, you know. Gaming integrity and all that. Purple worms. So what do they do like an instant death attack. That's just cheating. I guess we should see if they have any weaknesses in this mod. Now, I say cheating. I think that's actually true to lore. It's just not in the original game. Wormhole. Just straight up kills you. That's good. Unfortunately, I guess Flay is maybe mind magic. So it's not like they're weak to it. Same as Rubicon, weak to being paralyzed. Maybe that's the key spell that I should have learned long time ago. I'll probably go a little bit of shopping between episodes just to stack up on high potions again. Let's have a look at the Purple Worm. They're usually really good for experience and kind of boring. There's Rubicon. We could get an extra Braveheart. Might want an extra Angel Ring. Don't really care about much of the rest of that. What am I looking for? It's in the Ice Cave section, I guess. Probably. Maybe he's not in the Ice Cave. Where would... If you were a frost... They call them white dragons in this one? Was that it? It's got to be after Earth, after Fire. So, white dragon. There we go. Weak to fire and lightning, technically. Strong to stone, poison, ice, quake. 500 HP. So I should just be using... Why did I look them up? Was there... No, it's not them. What am I thinking? I got totally confused. I'm looking for the Purple Worm. Jeez. What game am I even playing? There it is. They are not weak to anything, but they do resist quake and poison. Alright. So the paralyzed was just a lucky coincidence. Oh. This is gross. Okay, let's try making... They're not going to die in one turn, like, almost no matter what we do. No, they don't have death spells. They're going to have arrow and, like, a tsunami type spell. So... Sorry, I'm just a little bit concerned about this fight. That would sort of help. I think I'm going to go for a mute. And maybe try to do just magic damage. I don't know. Maybe mute will work. And well, maybe Blizzaga. Maybe I should have just gone with burn them down. I guess they don't have that many HP. And mute did nothing. Classic. So elementals may be strong to elements or statuses. That's fine. Whatever. Hey, look. We're starting to get level 38. Not level 7. Not level 8. Come on, guys. Hey, it's these guys. The purple worms again. Everyone's favorite. Oh, Confuse would be amazing, right? It worked on the Sekhmets so well. Well, we got one. He bit himself. And then we killed him immediately. That's fine. Well, now that there's only one, we can try just straight up stunning him. Because it's a single target, so... It's pretty effective, too. 1,300 damage. I'm so good at video games. Now that I've mastered the status ailments. I mean, it seems pretty valuable. So we made it to level 38 pretty quick. I really want level 8 magic before we go to the next dungeon. You know, I love grinding on camera. It's really my favorite thing. But, the thing is, like, if Melior doesn't learn level 8 magic, we'll never get Flare. And I need non-elemental magic. And, full life, I need a way to revive people at full health. Because, as you saw against Scarmiglion, not doing that is really bad. When you just resurrect someone at 1 HP every turn, like, you can't get out of it in a boss fight, so... That was the wrong one, but... Look, Beret's dead, it's the cost of doing business. How much does stun cost? You know what? I think they must have balanced it to try to trick you into using status ailments, because they're so much cheaper for MP than the other spells. They tried to trick me into it, and I just refused until the very end of the game. That's pretty classic Blue. Like I said, I mean, I've talked about it all series. I know they buffed... I know they buffed the status inflictions. Especially as Melior gets higher and higher in intellect, his chances to inflict spells will continue to improve. And we've seen them hit bosses and stuff, so clearly it's not a fool's errand at this level. It's a lot of ice storms. Lots of ice armor. We're starting to get a fair bit of money as well, which it's going to help if I get level 8 magic. So, how far should I grind, guys? What do you think? I know we're already at, like, 30 minutes or so. I don't want to be here for too long. We're, like, level 39, approximately. I think I'm willing to go to level 40. And that's a nice round, even number. That's the kind of number they may have locked level 8 magic behind. Level 40, why not? It won't take too long. 5 hours later. I just want to have something to be excited about. And level 8 magic would make me excited. Unless we all get killed by this Rios here. Ah well, the experience is pretty good. We should probably focus him down first. He seems a little bit stronger than his Chimera brothers. So we're all level 39. Not level 8, not level 8, not even level 7. I'm kind of getting the feeling, ooh, this is like a full 4 elemental. That's sweet. I've never seen that before. That's really cool. So it sure would be awesome if we had like an amazing non-elemental flare spell. I guess we'll try Quake. Actually, Diaga might work. I think they're all weak to Dia. And we're all going to die to Cyclone. That worked really well. That's a pretty valuable fight. Alright, Victus is the first to level 40. Still only 4 attacks, but, you know, stats are looking pretty good, I guess? I don't know. I'm not familiar enough with this mod to really know what good stats are, to be fair. Oh, we're out of MP here. Well, we're almost level 40, so I'll burn a few ethers. We could very easily just walk out and use a tent. I know. Blue, don't be so lazy. Hope you're enjoying your critter tripper fetter in the background. Critter tripper. Ah, man, it's a tongue twister. I can't say it. Final Fantasy V music's kind of weird. I like a lot of the songs in that soundtrack, but some of them are like weird. I don't know how to say it. They're just weird. The whole game is kind of weird. You know, it's just a strange entry into the series. The most well designed job system of potentially any Final Fantasy game, and then some of the least amount of storytelling and character development of any of them. Like, it's just a weird combination. What am I doing? I'm drunk. We need to end this episode pretty soon. I'm starting to forget what I'm doing. Go have a nap, Blue. Nippy nap. Grinding on camera. What am I doing? I should have just said, hey guys, I'll see you next episode at level 40. We're almost there. What are we looking at? 5,000? Yeah, a few more fights. It doesn't even really take that long, so what am I complaining about? I mean, geesh. How did this one black flag not die? Alright, hey, we got the really good experience fight. So, I don't want to jinx it, but I have never seen stun fail in all of our times playing in this game. Alright. Everybody's level 40 and no level 8. What? Melior doesn't learn level 8 magic? Maybe Jade has never learned level 8 faster, a level faster than Melior. Maybe that's the cap. Level 7 for Melior, for Sages, and level 6 for Rangers. That would suck. Well, the good news is we did still get level 8 on somebody. The bad news is it's not white magic. Let's go pick up his spells, see what he can learn, and then we'll end our episode with that, I guess. Oh, I don't think he's going to be able to learn, like, anything. No Vivify, no Dispel. He can learn Stop, which is sort of like Stun, except everybody. And then just a flat 1,000 damage. It's they should just called it 1,000 needles. I don't know what they were thinking. But that's okay. I think it used to be 1,500 in the older versions or something, but they nerfed it because I guess 1,500 was too much. I guess we should check the Leafian level 8 spells. Why not stretch this episode on even longer? Did we get any extra attack multipliers or anything good? Still just 4 each. Alright. We're definitely hitting harder. You know, it feels like we're at the end game for the vanilla game now. It's mostly just the super bosses that I'm starting to think, like, how am I going to actually kill these? And that's why I'm like, we probably want at least level 8 magic. And besides, you'd think that by the time you go kill Chaos, you should have level 8 magic anyway. I can't say that I think I'm over-leveled. I think we're still under-leveled, honestly. No full life allowed. That sucks. Enchanters and, I guess it's just the 2 fully white mage classes. The natural white wizard, the one that I brought on my original playthrough, and the enchanter, the one that everyone told me was terrible. If we had the terrible party member, we'd have full life. And probably holy. I mean, actually, maybe not. Maybe just full life. Not that we need holy or anything, but full life is very, very helpful. At least we have Heliga, so I guess that's good enough. We don't even get flare. Oh. I don't even get Flare. We'll get X Zone, and then we're out of money. I mean, it's still possible, albeit rather unlikely, that Melior will learn level 8 magic in a couple more levels. I have a feeling that seeing as he always learned a new level 1 or 2 levels faster than Jade, I gotta imagine he's just never gonna learn level 8 now because he's past that point. X-Zone! Maybe it'll be an amazing spell. Hey, 2 out of 3. How many million MP does it take? 35, not even that bad. I have no idea what element it actually counts as in terms of this game, so... Does it count as time? Does it count as death? Who knows? Alright, well, I guess he gets these 3 spells, and there's no other choice. Well, the choice is I don't have any money, so, excuse me for a second. Apparently, I've burned through all my cash again. Luckily, we got a bunch of ice armor from all those dragons. I should use those. That's enough money. Well, I was really hoping to show off some of the other late-game white magic, and Flare, of course. Stop is good, though. I was hoping to put it on the character with more intellect. Although it's not a huge difference anymore, but yeah, I figured Stop would work better for Melior if he could learn it. I'm still going to give him the Stamina Plus on the off chance that he can still gain some HP out of that, maybe. So let me just demonstrate the 2 new spells, just for fun. Destroy! Okay, they got destroyed too quickly. Let's go fight stuff that's a little bit Oh yeah, Tyrannosauruses. This is actually like a pretty strong group. We might need to be careful here and not die. Maybe we can stop them all. I'll do some random stuff, why not? The last fight of the episode. Alright, we got 3 out of 4 with Stop. That's pretty darn good. Now, I believe the Tyrannosauruses have a ton of HP in this mod, which is only fair. Now we'll try to X-Zone them. They are the rarest desert encounter. They're as rare as a war mech in the original game, and actually less likely to see than a war mech in most games because you generally don't spend a lot of time messing around in this desert. And I have to say, between X-Zone killing the Tyros and stunning the Tyrannosauruses, this has been a pretty easy fight. Maybe we should just got level grinding here. 5,000 experience, hey? That's not bad. So yeah, those are the enemies that I ran into the least. In the original NES version, they were just T-Rexes, I believe, and they kind of looked blue, if I remember correctly. But, there you go. Golden apples, that would have been nice. They are technically weak to ice, though. That's cool. Yeah, that's probably the enemy, the vanilla enemy, the not Dawn of Souls enemy that I fought the least amount of times. Just because they don't show up very often unless you're grinding in the desert. Okay, well that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking it in there with the level grinding. We did technically get to level 8 magic at level 40, so that was a thing. I'm still waiting for better equipment that gives me some sort of status protection from death magic and stun locks. It's never gonna happen. Alright folks, see you next time as we tackle the water bonus dungeon, which is gonna be oh so fun.